Hello everyone, I'm Vikram here. Welcome to our channel, SOFTECH. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel. And let's get started with the Clean Core strategy and overview. So in the new world, it is not the big fish which eats the small fish. It's the fast fish which eats the slow fish. So we ought to be as fast as possible in the business. So how to be fast? Be up to date and be adaptable. So keeping our SAP products up to date to leverage the latest innovations from SAP and gain competitive edge. Now, being adaptable by keeping our system agile to react proactive and fast on changing market and customer demands. So we have got standardization versus the differentiation, which you need to be focused on. Now what's Clean Core? Clean Core means up-to-date, documented, unmodified, consistent, efficient and cloud compliant code. Clean Core is relevant and applicable for SAP S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition. SAP S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition is clean per definition. The capabilities of core depends on the implemented software stack. Now, there are 5 key areas around which the entire Clean Core revolves. They happen to be extensibility, integrations, data, business process, and operations. We're going to focus right now on the extensibility. So we've got the business agility, IT flexibility, and modular innovations all catering to the extensibility. So here we're going to focus on the extensibility and how do we achieve the clean core based on all these factors. So in the coming sessions, I'm going to focus on integration, data, business processes, and operations as well. Now, what's extensibility? Now, we all know the introduction of the BTP Business Technology Platform and how it works. So, in the extensibility, the SAP systems are crucial for the smooth operations of many companies, right? So, offering a wide range of software solutions to handle key business tasks. Despite the extensive functionality offered by SAP, businesses may find that the standard offerings don't fully meet their specific needs. Extending an SAP system is often required to adapt to the unique processes, requirements, and challenges of a business. So the Clean Core strategy suggests such extensions should be upgraded and we have to upgrade to a stable following there's a standard following a prescribed extensibility model as outlined in the SAP S/4HANA extensibility guide. So using key user and on-stack extensibility on SAP S/4HANA and side-by-side approaches on SAP BTP platform. Use released APIs and events as defined in the SAP Business Accelerated Hub. Be actively used and have detailed documentation. Follow high standards for coding quality and best practices, which could include mandatory approvals for classic extensions, for example. So not repeat something that SAP or its partners already offer. Now, here by meeting these guidelines, we can reduce the risk that custom extensions disrupt updates to SAP standard offerings. So the implementing decoupled extensions on the business technology platform provides extra flexibility by offering an independently scalable environment. This setup supports project implementations that have their own software development lifecycle and technology stack. Moreover, development frameworks like the SAP Cloud Application Framework, the for Java and the JavaScript, and RESTful application programming for SAP BTP ABAP, enhanced with the Gen AI code assistance currently available for the cloud application platform, planned for SAP BTP ABAP as well. So boost developer productivity and facilitate quick implementation cycles. To get started with creating side-by-side extensions using SAP BTP, it's an excellent uh, resource. Now, in the SAP BTP framework, we can focus on the decision guides, and we can go for the reference architectures, methodologies, recommendations, and DevOps. These all for the best practices. Now, here in the side-by-side extensibility, we can see that we have got the external access while shielding backend systems, high-scale scenarios, native extended mobile applications, event-driven architectures, process automation, multiple backends, hub scenarios, and multiple tenancy partner applications. Now, in the BTP, we are going to go ahead with the ABAP core, clean core. On the left, you can see the S4 HANA, the core solution extensions, wherein we have got the adapt to new user interface, create custom analytics, expose data, create forms, email templates, add application logic in database fields objects. Now, so we are referring to a customer example. So accelerated SAP S4 HANA cloud upgrade cycles. We have got the shortened project times and lowered costs. If we take this Hitachi, our client, 94% fewer add-ons decreased from 9,000 to 520. So in 1 month, the ERP versions were cut from 1.5 years to approximately 1 month. These are the highlights of this clean core. Now we previously upgraded SAP ERP version every 5 years, taking about a year and a half from preparation to implementation. That's what the client says. So however, they have now been able to perform major upgrades of SAP S4 HANA Cloud for the domestic group yearly and minor upgrades twice a year. So this actually brought down the entire time to 1 month, just 1 month. So we've got this S4 HANA 3-tier extensibility model, wherein if you see here, let's start with the tier 3, because tier 3 is the one which we have the classic ABAP development. Now the classic extensibility based on ABAP Classic, which is not supported by ABAP Cloud. So whatever extensibilities we would have done in the past are not supported here. Tier 2, the cloud API enablement, extends the tier 1 for private cloud and on-premise by mitigating missing public APIs. APIs are the prerequisite for the tier 1. Now coming to the tier 1, which is where we are going to work on. So we have got the on-stack, we've got key user extensibilities, extend and adapt the core of SAP S4 HANA with built-in key user extension capabilities. On-stack developer extensibility, extend by developing cloud-ready and upgrade stable custom ABAP code on SAP S4 HANA. For example, like the complex extensions with frequent access to SAP data, maybe from the external systems. Now, the side-by-side extensibility on the BTP extends SAP S4 HANA by building extensions, new applications on SAP BTP connected with the core via the APIs. Now, how to identify these APIs for SAP S4 HANA? So if we go back to the slide in the past, so here we can see that we have got this APIs. So the APIs, we're talking about this cloud API enablement, and so when we talk about the cloud APIs, we've got a lot of cloud APIs in the Business Accelerated Hub. You can check that just by googling it. Dive into the released objects in your system. Look for successor objects in your system, and we've got the utilize repository of released objects, and then we can request APIs for public or private cloud. So when to use which extensibility options? So we've got the on-stack key user or developer extensibility. That's within the SAP S/4HANA core. And then we've got the side-by-side extensibilities, which are on the BTP. So a part of a highly integrated business processes of the SAP S/4HANA is our on-stack key user extensibilities. So it extends an existing SAP S/4HANA core app or object, depends on fast SQL access to SAP data. Heavy data exchange to BTP would increase the TCO and the performance. And then we've got the strong consistency with SAP transactions. For example, the updates in the same logical unit of work. When it comes to the side-by-side extensibility, can or should be decoupled, loosely coupled with the SAP S/4HANA, and is a hub scenario. So integrates with SAP and non-SAP solutions as well. So if you're looking out for developing something which actually has to integrate with SAP to non-SAP, so we'd better go for the BTP extensibility. And is a multi-tenant partner. So it's a software as a service partner led. So that's one advantage of going ahead with SAP BTP. So requires heavy mobile usage or to be used in offline scenarios. In such cases, we can go for the BTP. So if we think that the final extension would be from the mobile usage, so then it can probably be on the BTP. So requires process automation for SAP S/4HANA process or across multiple systems. It's intended by users without access to SAP S/4HANA system as well. So probably if you are looking at the front end where which happens to be non-SAP interface, which the customers or the end users are going to use, then we can probably pick SAP BTP as a choice. Benefits from the frequent shipments and changes of the extension. So benefits from a broad spectrum of developers with different skill sets. Now the application extension methodology, we've got this as the SAP application extension methodology has the 1 to 3 phases. So these 3 phases are like assess extension use cases, is it system context, go with the business context and requirement, application extension use case. Then we have got the assess extension technology, like the extension styles, extension task, and the extension technology mapping. Define extension target solution, extension technology for extension task, decision guidance assets, and extension target solutions. So these are the 3 phases in which we are going to do the extension. And just in case if you need the SAP application extension methodology more in detail, you can just scan this code and then you can get it. We've got this self-service transparency clean core dashboard. Got this availability for productive SAP S/4HANA cloud private edition systems in SAP. And then we've got the technical overview on clean core compliance of our SAP S/4HANA cloud private edition as well. So we can go ahead with the links and service tools which I'll provide later that help to get closer to the clean core. We've got the intelligent custom code management here. the SAP service offering, wherein we are looking at the awareness, explain how a clean core can improve current custom code situation. Then we're going to go ahead with the analysis, automated technical analysis, customer specific cluster views, impact analysis, transformation roadmap, optional functional workshops with customer experts, optional feasibility check for rethink and redesign, advisory and execution, so custom code retirement, custom code remediation, such as quick fixes, rethinking and redesigning on stack, re-platforming to SAP BTP as well. This we popularly called as ICCM, and we're going to get back to this more in detail in the coming sessions. What are the other benefits of having a clean core? We can access to innovation. Anything that is been introduced, we can take it quickly in to the system and make use of that for the business. Upgrade simplicity, so it's easy to upgrade. Lower TCO. Then we have got this enhanced security, improved performance, and data simplification as well. And these are the key takeaways. Now, code is not an asset, it's a liability. Now, it often looks like code was an asset in the past. We considered that so, but now today we consider it as a liability. Now, if we take the reference of the book called Software Engineering at Google, the authors actually mentioned the idea of that code should be regarded as a liability rather than an asset, because they're getting at the fact that keeping code up and running isn't free. It needs constant care for maintenance, updates, and keeping it secure. As such, an abundance of complex code can significantly amplify operational costs due to the necessity for extensive maintenance. Now, the aspect of treating code as a liability can also be applied to our SAP landscape. Extending SAP systems is a common practice for many organizations. It is not done in the reliable and responsible way. The systems end up in a complex state, possibly carrying a lot of technical deep depth from previous years. Such a state of high entropy is undesired, as it not only leaves the IT landscape but also the complete organization in an inflexible state. So in the context of the dynamic market landscape, it is imperative for organizations to possess the capability to swiftly adapt to evolving customer expectations, market dynamics, and industry trends. So given the pivotal role SAP systems play in implementing numerous business processes, this requires an agile approach to SAP systems management, including the assimilation of recent SAP product advancements and promptly integrating the latest software releases. So SAP Clean Core strategy, as we have to be the fast one. So SAP Clean Core strategy is instrumental in realizing this vision by advocating for a streamlined IT landscape centered around SAP S/4HANA as the digital core, and augmented it with cloud solutions tailored for specific business functions. Organizations can diminish complexity, enhance adaptability, and effectively leverage the latest technological advancements from SAP and its partners. This strategic approach ensures a robust, agile, and innovation-friendly IT ecosystem conducive to sustained organizations' success. So we're going to come back with more in detailed sessions. This was the first session on Clean Core. I'm going to surely discuss more of this Clean Core, which is an exciting and interesting concept which we all are supposed to understand and know from the SAP perspective. Yeah. Thanks for listening to the end. and have a great day. And let's meet in the next session. And please do not forget to like this video and also share it with your friends. Thank you. Have a great day.